Hi, I'm Madison.
And I'm Derek.
An important math formula that you use every day, probably without thinking about it, is time, distance, speed. You've calculated the last moment that you can get out of bed, get dressed, and make it to school, all to save that extra 5 minutes of sleep.
In marine transportation here at Fincantieri Marinette Marine, the same formula is an important part of navigation. There may be a platform shutdown waiting for critical supplies or parts delivery, and your customer wants to know exactly when you'll be there. Fortunately, mariners today are guided by sophisticated computer equipment that calculates automatically in real time.
In this exercise, you're the captain of an offshore supply vessel whose computer has failed. Your customer wants to know how soon you can be there.
But first, before we give information needed to solve this problem, let's make it even easier by figuring out how we can calculate for distance, time, and speed separately.
For distance, multiply speed and time, then divide it by 60.
For time, multiply the distance by 60 and then divide that number by the speed.
And to calculate speed, multiply the distance by 60 and divide that number by the time.
Now, try the practice problems using the numbers provided.
Great work on those practice problems. Now, back to your role as the captain of this ship. You're the captain of an offshore supply vessel whose computer has failed. Your customer wants to know how soon you can be there. Your ship is 48 nautical miles from the platform at a speed of 12 knots. How long will it take?
That was awesome. And finally, we need your help with one more thing. The rig superintendent needs equipment badly, as downtime is costing him thousands of dollars each hour. He asked that you increase your speed from cruise at 12 knots to maximum speed of 22 knots. You're still at 48 nautical miles out. How much time would you save?
That's smooth sailing. You just saved the rig superintendent money and prevented costly, unplanned expenditures with the overall budget of the entire project.
See, we could really use mathematicians like you in the maritime industry. We see math as being really useful for you in the future. Keep up the great work.